Yo, buying stuff is cool as hell. Y'all gotta get on this buying stuff game. I'm telling you, it's making me a little bit happier. Some people are talking about like consumerism is bad, but I don't know. If you can afford it, why not? I just got the new iPhone 16 Pro to replace my 13 mini, and it's pretty awesome. And I think the best part about it was buying it. I had a lot of fun shopping for it, picking out what color, what case. Do I want the Pro? Do I want the regular? I decided on the Pro. So first of all, what was wrong with my old phone? The battery life was a stinker. It had lightning, gross. And it just kind of started slowing down a little bit. And I'm not convinced that Apple wasn't slowing it down remotely, but you know what? They're going to do what they're going to do. I'm going to respond accordingly. I'm going to buy some shit. So this review will mainly be like, you know, comparing the 13 mini to the 16 Pro. Obviously, if you have the 15 Pro, like maybe figure out something else to buy. Maybe get an iPad or something like that. So you already know we got that 120 hertz display. The brightness in the daylight is a lot brighter. I don't know, the screen is just kind of really good. You also get the new camera control button. It's not really that great, so you can use this to take a photo. You can zoom in with it, but I kind of found the old way a lot easier. One of the coolest things of the camera, in my opinion, is the 5x telephoto lens. We got 5x maximum on this camera, and on this camera, 5x is just the beginning. We can go all the way up to 25x. Look at the quality difference. Honestly, if you're into voyeurism, it's a good call. So one thing people don't talk about is the speakers. The speakers on the Mini are not as good as the Pro. Y'all remember this shit? So this is the Mini. Now this is the Pro. It's definitely not coming through in that camera, but it's a lot more bassier, a lot more full, a lot more clear. There are some negative things about this phone. I mean, it's bigger, it's heavier, but I think the pros outweigh the cons. So you get, you know, better screen, better cameras, better battery life, better pizza, Papa John's. If you're thinking about buying stuff, which I would recommend, it's always a good idea to think, can I afford this? So y'all are probably saying, Saif, how could you afford this? Well, I took a couple odd jobs, I did some freelance work, and I saved up over the last couple of months, because buying stuff is cool, but saving up for stuff is even cooler. Now I know what you're thinking. If I can't afford it, can I finance it? Listen, buying stuff is cool, but financing stuff is not cool. That's lame. When you finance something, you're just paying for something later. If you can't afford it now, what makes you think you can afford it later? If I'm having a bad day, I buy something. Some people say, like, you know, enjoy what you have. I think that's baloney. Sometimes you should buy stuff. Sometimes you don't even need to buy stuff. Sometimes stuff is just there free for you to take. The best part about buying stuff too is that I gotta keep both of these things. My wife said that I can keep the old one. In fact, this phone actually came out today, but I bought it a week ago. So it's been a little bit since I bought something. I'm thinking about buying some candy. You know I'm always buying cash. Keep it untraceable. We got the Starburst gummies, M&M's caramel. Buying stuff cash is ethical. If a small business wants to slide some cash under Uncle Sam's nose, that's between them and their God. None of my business. All right, well, I should cool off on buying stuff, at least until next week. We bought her. Pretty cool.